Let's come to this topic. I am calling it never give up. To me, I have come to realize that attitude of not giving up is very much important, not only in the life of a believer, but in every person that is a Christian, a businessman or a woman, a minister of the gospel, or any industry or any type of job that you do. Even when we come to marriage, even when we come to taking care of children, or maybe employment and many other things. Even in the area of education, where you need to know that persistence wears resistance. You know, why people go to school is because they need knowledge. That means they want to defeat ignorance. Do you know why people pray and do spiritual warfare? It's because they want to win a battle against the forces of darkness. And they want to take the rulership and control the spiritual part of life. Also, when we talk about business, somebody would like to rule in that type of a business they are doing in that area. If you are a preacher or a minister of the gospel, or you are a worshiper, a singer, or regardless of the call of God over your life, regardless of the job or the career that you're doing, you need to know this is very much important, to know that there'll be resistances in your life. There'll be challenges that you're going to face. But the most important thing that you can do, regardless of your energy, your education, your connections, or how you feel, you need to make sure that you win that battle. And that's why I'm telling you, you must have this attitude of never give up. That means you go through it all until you get the prize, until you get what is yours. In the book of Luke, chapter 18, verses 1, Jesus gave a parable on how people should pray and not give up. That means they should have that attitude. I did not get it the first time, neither the second time, the third time, or the fourth time, but I will continue to pray. I will continue to fast. I will continue focusing on the prize. I will continue focusing on what I want from God. So if Jesus gave this parable of prayer that we continue praying and praying until we get, it is good for you to know it's not only in prayer, but it is in every area of your life and of my life. The other thing is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 16 and verses 9. The Bible says that Apostle Paul was writing to the Corinthians and telling them that there is a great and effective door that had opened up for him, but there were many adversaries. That means when you talk about open door, and many a times we say, God, I pray for an open door. And many a times God opens that door, but there are many adversaries. That means you need to fight the battle until you win. You need to pursue until you get what you want. You need to continue moving until you take that territory. A lion is not victorious until that lion defeats other lions and takes the territory, and now is permitted to meet that lioness and get the children there, or the cubs. So it is important for you to know when God said there is an open door, there is also adversaries. That means you must fight until you win. Listen to me. It is not over until you win. So the Bible says in 1 Samuel chapter 30 and verses 8, this is when David came back to Ziklag and met that Ziklag was burnt and the children and the women were taken away to gather their cattle. But the Bible says nothing was destroyed. Now, the Bible says he asked God, should I go after this raiding army? Will you give me victory over them? And God said, go, you shall overtake them and you shall recover all. And these were the promises of God.